Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Miami Heat put out statements supporting Haitian community. Will other teams follow? While many players and sometimes even coaches or executives will speak out on issues they find important, it's much more unusual to see that coming from official team social media accounts. That's what happened with an X post from the Miami Heat's official account Monday about the Haitian community. There's a lot of context to the false narrative surrounding them is hurtful comments here. The wider discussion of Haitian immigrants in the U.S. has taken off recently thanks to claims from Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump and his running mate J.D. Vance about those immigrants, particularly in Springfield, Ohio, eating others' house pets. Those claims, which were advanced by both Vance and Trump around a nationally broadcast presidential debate last week, have been widely refuted, and yet, have led to massive issues for Springfield, including bomb threats, but Vance stood by them Monday. Why would the Heat weigh in on this? Well, this is a national discussion. But, well beyond that, there are many Haitian immigrants in Florida as well. And that's led to significant takes on this from politicians on both sides of the aisle there. Some of the conversation there saw several Democratic elected representatives of Haitian descent bash Vance's comments this weekend, while Republican Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart claimed eating of house pets is not new to South Floridians and does happen. There's certainly a case for the Heat discussing a national topic that impacts many in their fan community. That did spark a lot of sports media reaction, though. Here's some of that. Heat star's social media post fuels Aya Wilson relationship rumors. Officially, we don't know anything about Aya Wilson and Bam Adebayo's relationship. Unofficially, well, come on. Wilson had a big day on Sunday, scoring 29 points as her Las Vegas Aces defeated the Connecticut Sun, 84-71. Her performance made her the first player in WNBA history to score 1,000 points in a single season. Adebayo appeared to post his congratulations via X, writing, "Hope everybody finds 1,000 reasons to smile on this lovely Sunday," a clear allusion to Wilson's first name. This isn't the first time Adebayo has indirectly shown his support for Wilson. Last Thursday, September 12, the day after Wilson notched 27 and 15 in a win over the Indiana Fever, Adebayo posted unanimous, again a nod to her name and league MVP voting. Rumors of a romantic relationship between Wilson and Adebayo have been circulating since the 2024 Paris Olympics. Both players represented Team USA on their respective national teams. After the Olympics, the city of Miami honored Adebayo with a key to the city and Wilson showed up at the ceremony. Miami-Dade County Mayor Daniela Levine Cava called her out during her remarks, both to congratulate her on winning the gold and fuel speculation about her relationship with the Heat star. "She won gold in women's basketball," she began, before adding, "I guess that has something to do with Bam and the Heat, huh?" Also Special Olympic shout-out to Aya Wilson, who was at the event. Wilson played it coy and gave the camera a shrug in response. Speculation reached a boiling point on Sunday morning, before Adebayo's social media post, when TMZ posted photos of the two of them together in Indianapolis after the Aces game Thursday. There was nothing scandalous about the photos, the two were merely walking together, but between that and some not at all subtle posts online, fans have all they need to run wild. Wilson is averaging 27.0 points per game, so any talk trying to discredit her 1,000 points because the WNBA season is longer than it has ever been can be thrown out immediately. For NBA fans, keep in mind a WNBA game is 8 minutes shorter than its male counterpart. In a 48-minute game, her average comes out to around 32.4 points. And that's with the benefit of only 19 made threes this season. Instead, she's shooting 51.9% from the field and averaging a career-best 12.0 rebounds per game. With 2 games remaining, she will almost certainly pass her total offensive rebounding mark from last year, a then career-high 82. she has 79 as of Monday, September 16. Those extra chances have boosted her numbers and made her lethal on offense. Last season, Wilson finished third in WNBA MVP voting to Breanna Stewart of the New York Liberty and Alyssa Thomas of the Sun. She got her revenge on Stewart in the finals, however, when the Aces beat her New York squad. As Adebayo posted last week, this year's voting could very well be unanimous. It's not even that players like Stewart or Thomas, or Eriko Gunbowl, Nafisa Collier, Kelsey Mitchell, and a host of others, haven't had their typical great seasons. Wilson has just been that much better. In addition to her eye-popping totals, she's been a mark of consistency for the Aces. She's scored 20 or more points in 33 of her 37 games played, which is a single-season WNBA record, per ESPN research, with more time to add to it. The Aces themselves haven't been as dominant as they have been the last 2 years. But as they go for a three-peat, they're playing their best basketball. Winners of 8 of their last 10, Las Vegas will likely be the 4 seed in the WNBA playoffs with a first-round matchup against the Seattle Storm. A win in that series and the Wilson vs. Stewart showdown will almost certainly get an encore performance in the semifinals. Jimmy Butler's interest in the Brooklyn Nets may just be leverage. Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler is heading into the final guaranteed year of his 3-year, $146.4 million contract. He may already be laying the groundwork for his next payday. In early May, Anthony Chang of the Miami Herald reported that Butler was expected to seek a maximum 2-year contract extension worth about $113 million from the Heat this offseason. However, Heat president Pat Riley was less keen on that idea during his end-of-season press conference. "That's a big decision on our part to commit those kinds of resources unless you have somebody who's going to be there and available every single night," he said. That's the truth. Butler has missed at least 15 games in each of his 5 seasons with the Heat, and he's now heading into his age 35 campaign. Playoff Jimmy helped drag Miami to 2 NBA Finals appearances and an Eastern Conference Finals berth over that span, but his regular season absences routinely impact the Heat's playoff seeding. With Butler and the Heat at a standstill, his camp appears to be playing the media game to begin building leverage ahead of free agency next offseason. In late June, Shams Charania of The Athletic reported that Butler planned to play out next season on his existing contract and would not sign an extension with the Heat or any other team. Charania added that Butler had an affinity for Miami and has wanted to stay with the Heat, so his camp likely leaked that to deter the Heat from fielding trade offers. To wit, Keith Pompey of the Philadelphia Inquirer reported in late May that the Philadelphia 76ers were prepared to offer Butler a max extension if he forced a trade. Butler spent most of the 2018-19 season in Philadelphia, and both he and Sixers center Joel Embiid have long expressed their affinity for one another. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Jimmy Butler? Leave your opinion in the comments.